This time we're going to be making the Suchomimus versus Majungasaurus scene. If you haven't watched it, it's in Castle Season 2. It's a scene where the Suchomimus and Majungasaurus fight basically. Yeah, I got all the models ready and even the set. Is it coming? Like, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, so the stream's all set up. Yeah, I'm just gonna be recreating this, which will take some time. You know, I want the stream to be around an hour, more than an hour. So yeah, we're gonna start. I have a storyboard, which I will be using, which I just made like a few days ago. This video will probably come out in a few days. Uh, Let me get to that tab. Uh, Not that one. That one. Here it is. This is the. I don't know if that comes. Yeah, it's not coming. Okay. I have a storyboard. If you want to see the storyboard, it's I think in my server. I send updates. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start animating. The first scene will be Suchomimus jumping out of water. I think I'll do this like a daily thing. I don't know if we can do that though. Selection to cursor. Yeah, keep offset. So we can just basically move it like that. And then we just get a Suchomimus here. We'll do the same trick. I'm just gonna shift us selection to cursor. Not like a tutorial, by the way, just a behind the scenes sort of video. Sort of live stream, I guess, yeah. So, let me pull up the actual video. Change it a little bit. By the way, this is a spoiler. This is a spoiler to KFC Season 2. So, yeah. If you haven't watched the show yet, go watch it. It's really good. Yeah. Or if you don't care about getting spoilers, then you can watch this. Yeah. And no one's watching currently. Okay. I need to get the actual video up. This will take some time. It's gonna take like a lot of time, as you can see. I am looking forward to stream every single time I do this, but sometimes you just can't stream because I'm doing it in the public or something like that, where I can't stream. But most of this stuff I plan to stream, so you guys can see how much time it actually takes to make this and make this sort of stuff, you know. Wanna get the leaping thing that it just leaps out of the water, which yeah, that. So I'll go back to first here. Yeah, there you go. That's what I want to recreate. We can't really do a 1:1. I have to do my own sound design, which won't be that easy. Okay, yeah, it is the first way I kept it. So it does look from like the down, like that. That's going to be our camera angle. We'll pull up this time panel. We can turn on keyframes. And then we can go to here, keying set, location rotation. Turn on this button, which will make it whenever you move, it will create a keyframe for us, so we don't have to do of doing that. Which is a big huge time save, by the way. Uh, yeah, its head comes out first. So move it like that on the first frame. So we can select all and set a keyframe for every single thing. I'll think how many frames is this going to take on to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 25 frames for it to come out of photo. Okay. Can go about 8. This one it like comes up. So like that. Sleeping out of the water. You do like that, that, that. Just like 2. Let me just make it, because you can't see the things below water. That itself, but the whole body like that. That's too big. Yeah, like that. Probably, yeah. Then like by 28, like actually comes out of the water, which we have a problem here. This camera can fit the whole Suchomimus on screen. To make adjustment for that, like that, yeah. That's where the camera will stay. So close that, and then we can go over here, go to frame 20. Okay. I'll keep it at 30 FPS, that's because that makes it more smooth, and it's just generally the one that we use for animation. I was using 24 because that's the thing you use in stop motion. I was first using 16, but then realized it's a mix of keyframes. You just use a bunch. You just make some parts of the video slower, some parts faster. Most series and things do that. Just to make the animation look a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. Just to make the animation look a lot better. It isn't to make less frames because it's all computer entered anyways. The save time a little bit as well. It isn't the main advantage. It just makes the animation look a lot better. So let's get stuff like that. Now it looks like it hopped out of water. Yeah, it just leaps out of the water. We need to make it like that sort of raw thing. I don't know why it always does that. Because it looks more scary, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and it just gets cut. That. Not recreating it one to one because the actual animation is pretty bad. So yeah. Now we just do like this. Which yeah, this is how we cut. Let's check out next. Yeah, it gets in pose and it goes. So cut it here. 20th. Some of the secrets will be revealed here. Then we just go one more frame above. Wait, I guess okay. Yeah. We'll create a frame here. Then one frame later, we'll Shift D, I, M, Control B, so the camera switches. First we have to go over here, select the other camera, probably go over here, select this camera, just move it over, I. Yeah, for the first, yeah, I'll just move it first. No. I said something, so we'll go back. First, before I do that actually, select our first keyframe. Two cameras now. Okay. Let's go here. I am here, I guess. Yeah. Control B, so the camera gets locked there. Go over here. Shift D another camera. I am Control B. So now it switches to camera 2. Camera 0.11. 0.01. It just gets in pose like here. Think, yeah, like about here will be great. For the area which I'm looking for. Yeah, so it just comes and then we can cut over here where it gets into its pose. So we select everything, go last frame, I to now we can reset its position without worrying about what happened in the last frame, because in animation we do stuff like this all the time. It just makes it look consistent, but it's not really consistent because they're moving the thing. This is not how it looked last frame, you know. I think we can make it look better. Satisfied with the look, not satisfied with the look, I guess. Yeah. And we just move it like that. Yeah, that's the first frame. So yeah, now it looks like that, which kind of looks like that, but it's like it's standing instead of being in the water. I don't think it will have it stayed out of the water where it's in the water. Like that. Probably. Remove that down so make it actually look nice. Okay. So now it gets in this pose, which we can do about like 10 frames forward. Can do like that. In its pose, where it's like ready to roar. I guess I don't know. This looks like, yeah, like that, yeah. Need to look kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe just do the other one as well, which goes about there. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So do you want? I kind of want it like that, I guess, or X more, maybe like that. I expect kind of like that, yeah. So we can now I again. Basically what I wanted. I feel like the arms position right now feels natural. Position it at before didn't. So select these. Make it just come out of that position. Yay. Delete so we can keep it from the first. Paste it in. Which should look, yeah, about right. I think here get more like that because it just came out of the water. Makes it good. There we go. Now we can just that. That looks great. Exactly how I wanted it to. Goats and pose, and then we cut the thing to the Majungasaurus. Probably do about like here. I think like a little bit less frame rate would be great. 814 and 3.814 is great. Now it looks great. I thought like we should do 30. So that is for my last animation. I'm gonna go like here and slowly breathes because it breathes. Yes, yeah, like that, and then goes back because it just did a movement. So like that, yeah, like that. I would say give me that together. Yeah, and we can just cut it like right here at 50 or around the 2 second mark. To cut to the next one. I am Control B. And yeah, the next thing we want to do is cut to the other thing. So we'll go over here, lock the camera. Should just cut to that, yeah. Now we can delete every single keyframe for this camera. We don't need any. Now we can look at my thing, Majungasaurus enter scene, which would probably be around like here, right? Behind the trees here. Yeah, exactly. like how I wanted it to be, like here. And it's a lot of fog as well. I have to that in as well. Lot of fog. Okay, this. And then get Majungasaurus in position for the scene, which it comes out of the forest. Yeah, its body should be mostly covered. And then we just do that. So it actually comes out and its mouth should be open like that. I think I'll just put it on pause for an AI. By the way, when I say A, that means to select all the things. I makes a keyframe. So now we can go forward a bit, about 60. And just walking out. So this will be the rough animation. And kind of looking at this guy. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. That feels good. So it won't just come like that, right? So we can rotate that a bit forward, X, where the camera can actually see this, that this creature has walk, and then just TP because, yeah. Just looks a lot more natural. And while going, we can make it go a little bit up, a little bit down. So it makes it more like it's actually walking. Its tail could also be moving here, I think. Like that. So the small details that make it actually look good. Make it seem like it's a real creature. And every part should be like moving a little bit because it's a living, breathing creature. So it should move. Little bit, little bit. Yeah, like that. That feels a lot more than what we had before, or better than what we had. I'm actually kind of proud of that. It looks kind of neat animation. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Then what do? We just cut back to the Suchomimus to about 70 because I've seen in most things they just breathe for a bit after they come in. Like one of my videos, it went like 7K views thing. Dominatrix and Spinosaurus. Most I've seen are just breathing. Like for like every time it roars or steps in, it just breathes to show that it's an actual giant creature. And I felt that was kind of cool. So yeah, maybe even the Dominatrix also breathes because it's also creatures. So. By the way, that's based off of Dominion's prologue fight. I don't know if I actually said it anywhere. There you go. Now we can cut probably because yeah, that's enough spacing and it's for the audience to understand what's actually going on. Feel like that was too powerful here. Yeah, that was too powerful. So we can make where it went two up, a little less up, and a lot more like that. And then these things take like a long time, not like in a few frames or like sub-second or thing. So yeah. Around here is what we want to change our cameras. Okay, now we can cut back. Okay, we don't even have to do this. how to create a new camera. You can just go to camera 1, select this guy. So I'm gonna select this camera. Go over here about 86, like here. I am not all B, so it cuts back here. A little trick which you can do is of creating a new camera for every time. Then now it just draws. So it looks like it cut back to that. And then now it draws. It's an immediate roll, by the way. It takes like time. It just like for like 10 frames. It goes up. I'm not copying anything, by the way. Just saying this off of experience. So it goes up. It like pulls back. It's like an animation technique where you just pull back, then you go. That makes it more realistic. Then you pull back like this, and then you go over here a lot longer. Then you just push like that. Like it takes like power that it takes, and then put something like that. I don't know, it's an animation technique. Just makes them look a lot more realistic. This is not realistic. So just do like that. Yeah, like that. That makes things a lot more better. Yeah, like that. If we did it without this, just roar from here, like just here and then the roars, it won't look good. This looks a lot better. So we can now make it jitter a bit, like a few frames, to make it actually not be an object and this living creature, so it moves like I said before. Even when it roars, all the muscles have to move to actually keep doing that. Then we can go here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then we can change it back to Majungasaurus, which also just walks and rolls back. I have made a whole script for this, by the way, and a storyboard, so I'm going off of that. You can select this camera and change it back to that. I think because I'm doing it without fully copying anything, I'm just doing it fast. Feel like that, at least. I won't be as good though. The stories got improved, I guess. I am Control B. That switches back nicely. Goes over there, roars, switches back, and now it's like here. Instead of being there, it's like here. So gonna do the same thing. For the camera, like it's that's the problem. I shouldn't have moved it. Yeah, like, let's select this. Go over to pose mode. Go over to the last frame. A, A, A. I. Yeah. Select everything. Create keyframe, and then we just move the whole thing over. Yeah, to make it actually look like it moved a bit while that was drawing. So now we can select another keyframe for everything. Go like 10 frames over. We can make it go up. Get ready for a roar. So it goes like that and then roars. Like that. Roar. Yeah, like that. I think here it should be like fully closed. Then only it opens that. Yeah. Its tail should probably move a little bit. Yeah, while it roars, after it roars, I guess. Yeah. They're gonna make straight, I guess. Sound design for this is gonna be extremely hard, by the way, because sound is basically half the thing, half the video, half the content. Yes. Let's go on, and body should also shake a little bit. When it loads up, it should obviously go to that. Rose down a little. Yeah, like that. And then we just cut again. Next, we're gonna cut to a different scene, like a few seconds after this, which we won't show on camera because it's too hard. We're gonna go over here, post mode AI, to make sure all the keyframes are set for every single bone. We can do this, Shift D, I, and then Control B. Just move that. Yeah. So this frame, we'll take our new one and then they just rush to each other. Then RAM. I don't know why this is here. We just like ignore it. Think you can get like a good view, good zoomed out thing. This is some of it. Most of it is based off of. Some of it is based off of the actual thing, actual animation, actual fight. But most of it is not. After this, you see it will won't really be a I. Then we can just go over here, make it like that, like it's like here, because while it was roaring, this came out of the option. The Suchomimus came out of the option. Yeah, just do this. You can get our Suchomimus hands. Rush and then yeah, it's gonna rush and bite the Majungasaurus neck. It's in a rushing pose. Let's see if it looks good on camera. Yeah, it does. Because Suchomimus is bigger than Majungasaurus in real life, like a lot bigger. But in the show, they made it like the Majungasaurus was the top predator, which it is not compared to Suchomimus. Yeah, right there, right there. Is it closer to the camera? I think it is. No, they're both at the same size. Yeah, it is just bigger. This thing is just bigger. And while it happens, it has to obviously run. or else how will it come? So we'll just do like that. Just do that, that, like that, and then go few more frames. And we just reverse these like that. That feels okay. And they both do a stop. I think we can go like that, then they stop. And this can also come forward like that. So it's gonna pull back because it pull back, then only it hits. So it's gonna pull back from here. It's gonna pull, and then it's gonna release it right here. It's gonna bite right here. So yeah, gonna pull back, release, and then bite. Wait for that to happen. And it's gonna bite the Majungasaurus. So I will do for it. Just way small, by the way. So yeah, we just select. I guess yeah. I would just this frame. They're both gonna fight. So they both are gonna be in that position. Start running. Obviously, we first define our final position where the Majungasaurus has to be. Just around here. Let's make the final pose. So yeah, that will make it easier to make the Suchomimus actually do that. Yeah, like that. Then it just bites it. Okay, we can just move. Just select this one keyframe, move it over there. Yeah. Okay, we have a view right now. Okay, what we do right now, we have it right here. So we can now fill in the frames. Here, we can make it go backwards. Just like that. Go backwards. By the way, these are all hand rigged. None of them was rigged when I got them. And the Suchomimus was hand colored. I only colored it, made it like that color. Not really hand colored, but you know, I colored it to make it look like the Camp Cretaceous Suchomimus. It's actually based off of Baryonyx model. This also tries to bite, but it misses. So, like that. This is what I'm getting an idea in mind. Just gets like that. And then it tries to bite, but the Suchomimus dodges. Like here, it goes for the bite because it thinks it can get the Suchomimus, which it dodges. Oh yeah, think we can just put it there. Just put it few frames. Get that right here. It tries to go for the bite, so make it like that. And then here it's gonna be closed. So it tries to, it misses, then Suko gets it. Okay, so I think we just select all of the numbers, then we figure. So that makes it a lot better. I think I'll make the same for the Suko. Feel like that's pretty fast even for a predator of this size. And then it still is just running. So yeah. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, like that. comes to stop. We'll do the same for the Suko. Aim it for around there. So we already got like 10 seconds of animations today, which is great. I think this is going to be around a minute long on the speed that I'm doing it. The animation is going to be a minute long, I think. Because that's like, yeah, I think from here it should be around like 20 seconds. Because from this all it's action, action is fast, so we gotta do that. A, select everything, and select all the keyframes from there, make them bigger. You can actually make them fit. Okay, that pullback was slow. We can just move the pullback. The pullback was correct when it was. The pullback was, yeah. This pullback is right, so we can make. When it tries to bite, it dodges, so gotta time that as well. When you're controlling two creatures that actually you have to make it look they're actually fighting. Yeah, like that. Yeah. It's pretty hard. And then it just bites out here. We're just gonna make it actually look like we can get this head, rotate that, grabs it. Yeah, like that. Just grabs it. I think the jaw needs some animation here. When it goes down, the jaw should be closed because why would it be open? Yeah, so it just grabs it. And then yeah, rushes and bites Majunga's neck. But Majunga still manages to grab hold of it and push it down. That's the thing. I think we can do till 250 for this whole stream. How many minutes has it been? Yeah, like 40 minutes. We can do like 10 more minutes. I feel like now it's gonna try to escape. Majunga is gonna try to escape. I think we can just end the stream right here because I'm not sure how we can transition into the next stream. So yeah, next scene. I mean, so yeah. Thank you for watching the stream, guys. Yeah, goodbye. I'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye.